Hello, Twin Flames. So the other night I had a really interesting dream about my Divine Masculine. So I could not see him, right? But I knew he was around me, so I was hanging out with him. And even though he couldn't speak, I couldn't see him, I couldn't hear him, nothing, right? I couldn't feel him, but I knew he was there, so I was hanging out with him, if that makes sense. And then at one point we were sitting on a chair. Well, he was sitting down like I am, and I was sitting on top of him. And I think I said to him something like, I wish I could just see you, I wish we could be, that you were back in a physical form as me. And all of a sudden I felt him grab my arms. And I was like, oh my God, I can feel you, right? I still couldn't see him, but I said to him, I can feel you. And then he got up and ran out of the room. What was interesting is too that there were 3 other Divine Masculines, I think, in the room with us, sitting on a couch or something, but you could not see them either. And then after a while, after he had stepped out, he came back inside and he was fully visible, right? I could all of a sudden see him. And then also the other guys were visible at the same time too. So it was almost as if there was some kind of spell or whatever. But I think what the real message is that I spent all this time with him, and even though I could not see him, I knew he was there. I believed, I trusted, right? It's kind of like source, right? We don't see source, but we know source is all around us. We know actually we are source. And so that was really interesting, but that was it, right? And then now after the super full moon, what just happened, this morning I woke up and I had 2 songs channeled on my mind at the same time. So I have that sometimes, but yeah, it's really strange, but one place and then the other place. And the first one that got channeled is a song from the Divine Masculines to the Divine Feminines. And then the other song was a song channeled from Source. And then I also really got a message around all of that, why Source channeled that song. But the song itself explained why Source channeled that song. So that dream was a precursor to these channeled messages that I got this morning. And I also got angel numbers for Divine Twin Flames in separation that I saw right after I got this song channeled. So usually I share the channeled songs just on YouTube, just with a link to it. But this time it's so important. That's why I'm speaking like this as well, because the lyrics are major important here. And yeah, so I will read the lyrics and what the angel numbers mean. Yeah, and then I'll go into something about the twin flame journey after, and then I'm done. Okay, so this first song is This I Promise You by NSYNC. So this was the song that I got channeled from the Divine Masculines. And it says, when the visions around you bring tears to your eyes, all that surrounds you, all secrets and lies, I'll be your strength, I'll give you hope, keeping your faith when it's gone. The one you should call was standing here all along. So see how it's even though you're not seeing him, right, he is there. So just like my dream. And I will take you in my arms and hold you right where you belong, till the day my life is through, this I promise you. I've loved you forever in lifetimes before. And then that really gave me chills when I saw this line, right? Because I was like, okay, wow, it's really the masculines realizing that we are twin flames, right? We've done this many times before. It's not our first time. And I promise you never will you hurt anymore. I give you my word, I give you my heart. This is a battle we've won, and with this vow forever has now begun. Just close your eyes each loving day and know this feeling won't go away. Till the day my life is through, this I promise you. Over and over I thought, when I hear you call, without you in my life, baby, I just wouldn't be living at all. And I would take you in my arms and hold you right where you belong. Till the day my life is through, this I promise you, babe. Just close your eyes each loving day and know this feeling won't go away. Every word I say is true, this I promise you. Every word I say is true, this I promise you. So yeah, I think this is major breakthrough in the Twin Flame Collective. yeah, so I'm really feeling that union is so close for the majority of twin flames here. Okay, now let's go to the song that I then got channeled from source at the same time, right? And this song is When You Believe by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. So yeah, listen to the words. This is really important about both of these. The words are super important. And yeah, go definitely look up these songs and read the lyrics for yourselves as well. Okay, so it goes. Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid. Although we know there's much to fear, we were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer bird, too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain. Seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Very, very important, these lines. There can be miracles when you believe. It's all about the belief. The hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask, and it's easy to give into your fears. But when you're blinded by your pain, can't see the way, get through the rain, a small but still resilient voice says, help is very near. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. Now you will, I know. You will when you believe. You will when you believe. Just believe, you will when you believe. So, and then after I read all this, I got this message from Source, right? And Source was saying exactly this is the message to the Twin Flame Collective. So this was not just for me, this is to all of the twin flames that are still in separation, not in union yet, maybe not even in communication, that you must believe in this twin flame journey. Just like in my dream, like when I interacted with him, I spent my time with him, we hung out together, even though I didn't see him, hear him, feel him, right? In the 3D anyways, I still knew he was there. I still knew we were together. And so just like that knowing, we have to know that this twin flame journey is a real journey, no matter what all your friends and people in your life tell you, right? That you're just crazy and this is just imaginary and just forget about it, right? It is a real thing. And this is really important. We really must understand this is a real journey. And we must believe that we will be in union, right? We must believe that our twin will come home to us. It's really just a matter of divine timing when that moment will happen for you. So I do like all these readings now, right? Like on YouTube, TikTok, and whatever, Instagram, and I see how a lot of people are really having given up hope that their masculine will come home. Probably also some divine feminines. And yeah, so they're just like, I am done with all of this. I don't want anything to do with him anymore, right? So the message that I'm getting is like, no, we must believe in this journey. We must believe in our twin for them in order to, for us to come into union, right? Okay, so then after I read all this and I got the message, I checked out online stuff and I came across these numbers. So I saw 1515. So I knew right away it was a sign from the angels, right? So I had to look it up. I looked it up and it says 1515 can signify a twin flame reunion. Your twin flame may be separated from you at the moment. Seeing 1515 is often a sign that your twin flame is on their way back to you. The angels remind you with 1515 that it will surely happen sooner or later if reunion is meant to happen. So definitely pay attention if you also start seeing 1515. The other one I saw was 111. And I know 111 is a very important angel number anyways, but I looked up for twin flames, right? And it says Seeing 111 during twin flame separation is always a good sign. You have a rare opportunity to reach union in your lifetime, even if the separation phase has been, I don't know, but it's just about, yeah, the reunion is going to happen in this lifetime, right? And then I came across another number, a really strange number, but I felt like I need to look it up. And it was 635. And it says, it starts out, if you're searching for your twin flame, angel number 635 is a sign that they might be closer than you think. Open your heart to the possibilities, trust your intuition, and let the universe guide you towards your divine counterpart. Love is on the horizon. Yeah. Wow. Like, I was like, this can't be. Wow. This is so. When I did my divine masculine and divine feminine readings yesterday, you know, messages from the DM to the DF and DF to DM, I really got that message pretty much from source, saying that the energies are merging. So the twin flames, I guess the souls are kind of merging now. So the super moon like really brought in a soul merge. I feel like for a lot of you guys, your souls are starting to merge, and it's going to be like a magnetic effect for you guys to come together into union here really shortly. It gave me like this image as like, you know, we are one energy, right, first, and then we split into two. And it gave me like this, and then we enter into these bodies, right? And then it intertwined and became one in the earth again. But yeah, so that's what's happening now, right? Like we are becoming that one energy again, right? Like our souls are merging into one again. So I think that's really a great sign that union is very, very close for a lot of you. And yeah, the important message is do not give up and believe, right? And then I also got this analogy channeled, and it gave me like this airplane. And so basically it's like, see yourself when you come to earth, right? You, each of you in your own body, the soul splits, right? So half and half. And now you get on an airplane, right? Or like, yeah, the airplane is basically in 3D explaining the twin flame journey. So you're here on earth now, and you get on an airplane, right? And you know, when you get into the airplane, you will get from A to B, right? You know that, like, what goes up must come down. So it goes up, it travels and travels however long your divine timeline is, right? Like if I fly from here to Australia, it's over 24 hours. But if I just fly from, I'm in Texas to New York, maybe it's just 4 hours, 5 hours, right? So depending on your journey, it would take longer to get there, right? So don't despair. That was the message basically. So you are basically on that airplane and you are traveling to your union. You guys are on each other's way to get together, right? It just depends on your journey, when you will land, right? When you will get into union. So really important to keep in mind. And then it also brought back another analogy it gave to me about the symbol for twin flames, or for twin flames to come into union, is the mountain. And the tip of the mountain is where you guys meet, right? But each of you are walking up one side. And how far you are is, again, on your own journey. So the divine feminine might be here, right? But the divine masculine might already be here. So you guys might not meet at the top of the mountain at the same time, but it doesn't mean that you guys won't meet, right? There's only one point to go on the mountain, it's the top. And you guys will reach the top together, right? It's just a matter of time when that will happen, that you guys both will be at the same time at the right place, right? So you will meet at the top of the mountain, that's for certain. But the timing depends. It's just with the airplanes, right? The distance, how long you are in that airplane varies, just like the mountain, how fast each one of you is climbing that mountain. This is how fast are you healing your maybe you have issues with your inner child that you need to heal, or some shadow work you need to do, or you are not really loving yourself, right? Like you're always criticizing yourself, or you're really still stuck in a karmic cycle or relationship, right? Or whatever it is. So if that isn't healed, you guys won't come into union, right? Because we come into union once we are fully loving ourselves unconditionally, right? It's a journey of self-discovery, right? So we've split into two in order for each one of us to learn self-love and unconditional self-love. And once we have found that, and once we have found happiness within our own self and with our own life, right, even without our twin flame, and technically in our heart and in our soul, we're always united with our twin anyways. But here in the physical, right, even without your twin in the physical, you must achieve total ecstasy, you know, like about your life. You need to be so grateful that you are alive, right? That you've incarnated here. Even if you'll never get union with your masculine in this lifetime, you still have to be super happy and content and just loving life, right? Like, and really realize you are source incarnated, right, into this physical body having these experiences. So yeah, okay, that's it for this video. Yeah, if it resonated with you, please like, comment, ask questions. I try to answer as best as I can, and then also others can chime in and answer. Yeah, so I hope this video helps you on this twin flame journey. It definitely has helped me. I have actually received the message why I am still not in union is, first of all, I still have certain things to heal, but also why my journey is really hard. Like, we've known each other for 23 years but never been together, and I haven't talked in 5 years. I'm blocked and everything, so it's really, really bad situation, and it's really hard for me. But the message I have gotten from my angels and stuff is the reason why I am in this carnation this way is because I must learn to trust and I must learn to believe. And so these messages have really fit for me here very strongly. And yeah, based on some of the comments that I've been seeing, I feel like some of you really needed to hear this message too. So I hope this helps you on this journey. I hope union will come for you all soon. And I just wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you all soon.